Hello, Janny B. Own your 50 plus. And today I would like to tell you about my exciting shopping trip. I went and got a few new tea towels and dishcloths for my kitchen. Number one thing is I am going to do a little bit of painting. So I'm going to have a bit of a different color scheme. And the point of that is that I found that made decluttering much easier, because if you have a color scheme, you can get rid of all the colors that you don't need. I did that with my clothes as well. Since I've let my hair grow out gray, my clothes are different. My color scheme, so anything that's a warm tone, for the most part, I got rid of. And I would hold my clothes against me and see what popped, and everything else went. Same kind of concept. Now I know that my kitchen is going to be black white with wood, pine, and so anything else I can throw out. And that got rid of a lot of stuff that didn't make the cut the last 10 times I've done it. So anyway, that's a quick little tip for your kitchen. Just decide on a simple color scheme. Pick one color that pops. For me, it's kind of two, the black and the white. The black is the pop color, just because my appliances are white and a few things. But that has made it a lot easier. So anyway, I went and I got some black and white theme tea towels and dishcloths. And my old ones were looking really crappy. I love to replace them. It's a cheap way to give yourself a nice upgrade anyway. Now, I have done this fairly often over my lifetime, and I don't believe one time I've ever actually cleaned my whole drawer out just because I bought new tea towels. But I guess having a little bit of time, if you can get any time at all, it's a big help if you have it in your mind that you can just take a little bit of time to make something a little better. And so anyway, my new mindset, I want everything the hell out of my way. I'm going to be 62 in March, and I have had enough of clutter. I've had enough of stuff in my way. The key word for me when I'm decluttering now is access. I want to create access, ease of use, easy to clean. That was a tip, actually, I think it was Clutterbug said the other day. Do you want to clean it? And that's a really good question, because 9 times out of 10 things I do not want to clean anymore. I'm tired of cleaning. I just want to zip through and live, or do my YouTube, or do stuff that I can earn some money so I don't have to go back to working at a horrid, toxic place. I think my neighbors must be doing some wood. Sounds like something back here. We won't see them, but we can hear them. That's what the noise is. And in case you're wondering, anyway, so I got into cleaning out my cupboard drawer, which led to the next one underneath it, and my silverware drawer on top of it. It was a 2-day process, maybe even 3, but it did cause me also then to go a level deeper with my countertops, and which is great. I did this thing called Masterclass online. I'll get a link down there for you, and if you can afford it, it is really interesting. It was a great thing. I quit because I've just had to go bare bones on everything, but it was great. And there was a class in it on home decorating, and she said you have to choose one hero in your house, in each room. And for me, it is my counters, because we built the house and we've got pine epoxy countertops, and they're really nice. But I'll tell you, most of the time I've lived there, they've been covered in dishes and crap and look like not very nice. And now that I've gotten it down, I'm outside obviously right now, but sometime I'll get a shot of them to show you how nice it looks. It's so peaceful walking in the kitchen now. Anyway, so that was a 3-day process. And one more side hint is, what are you wasting? I have a beautiful house, There's a lot to be done on it. It's been just me for 14 years. The kids helped me out a lot and stuff, but we've had a lot of stuff go on. I have in that time, and there's a lot of work that still needs to be done on it. But it's a beautiful house, and I've wasted so much of it over the years of just having it full of clutter. I've had rooms that I haven't been able to use for years because they've been jammed full. I've cleaned them. I don't know how many times. Wasted so much time of my life. And that's what I say. I'm just tired of it. I don't want to waste any more of my life. So anyway, I'm sleeping much better. Got rid of the phone at night. I have it on focus, so it shuts off 10 to 5 every night. And I've been doing really good with that. And I woke up about 3:30, not scrolling anymore. I have wasted hours most nights, or a lot of nights, because I wake up and I'll reach for the phone because I can't sleep. And I get up now. I just get up. And it's great if you're home and you can have a nap, there's no reason not to. Anyway, I woke up at 3:30 the other day. So I got out of bed at 4 and started putting stuff away that I had all over the counter from the drawers. And it was great. I did end up napping a couple times during the day, but I still ended up ahead. And today, the kitchen is a dream come true. And I have 3 drawers that are completely functional. And I got rid of probably a box to donate. I got rid of a bunch of persnickety little items just that went in the garbage. And it's my new 3 rules. Handle it once. So it's 4 rules. It's handle it once and it either goes, this is not new, to the giveaway, to be given away, to be thrown away, or to be put away. And that's it. And that's where I realized, I'm going to do a whole video on this, that I used to run into problems. I'd get really overwhelmed because I didn't know what to do with the stuff. But it comes down to 3 things. If I don't have a place to put it, then it's got to be given away or thrown away. Those are the choices. And there's also a system you can grade by, ABC. I think this is also Clutterbug. If it's a C or minus, you can just get rid of it because you don't really need it. Unless it's like something you love and you use a lot and it's all worn out. I have a few clothes like that. I can't part with them because I wear them all the time. Hence, they are worn to a thread. But I'll get rid of them someday. And it's a process. Boy, I've been through this. They say like onion layers, and it's so true. I have been doing this for years now. It's taken me this long, and I used to be so frustrated at first because I just didn't feel I was working so hard, and I didn't feel like I was getting anywhere. But when I look at it now, my I guess you'd call it ex-brother-in-law, my sister's ex-husband just passed away, and they had 5 kids, and none of them live up here anymore. But he lived up here, so they're having his celebration of life up here, and they're coming up. And I was able, on a dime, to say, if any of you would like to stay at the house, they've got kids, lots of them of their own, and I was able to say I have plenty of space. And if you guys need a place to stay and you want to stay here, come on over. And you know what? I have 2 busy days coming up. It's on Saturday. And I was able to ask them without any stress because everything is reasonably clean. Sure, I'd like to have 2 days to go through and even fine tune even better, but it's not too bad. It's good enough. So I have come a long way, and I realize it now when I clean something. It's a 15-minute clean to get a room clean, not a freaking month or more. I just finished cleaning the basement last year for my son. It's a walkout basement. It's where our living room used to be. It was so full of stuff and dirty because I had some mice down there that it literally took me months to do. I also had some closets that were full of stuff, and I cleaned them all out. And now I actually, again, another great story. I was driving by my neighbor's driveway, and I had literally just that day been thinking, I really would like to put a couch down here. My son was going to use the place, and he didn't end up using it. So it's empty, which is great, because the whole space I don't need to deal with anymore. But it makes a nice little living room. I don't really have a nice living room for just if people drop by. So, and it's cool in the summer and stuff. So I thought I'd really like to put a couch down here. And I was kind of kicking myself because I had let my daughter give away a couch I had lent her because it was just I didn't have anywhere to put it, actually. And it was just a lot to get it down here. So, I'm like, oh, I should have kept that couch. I'm driving by and they have a couch. They're downsizing a lot, and they have a couch that because their son actually just moved out of their house and got his place. And because that's a whole other story, right, these days. And I asked them if I could have it. And they said, sure. They brought it. They're great. They brought it for me. And you know what? I was on my way out. I had to go get a mammogram, fun days. And that's when I got my tea towels. And I was able to say, can I have your couch? Can I have dibs on your couch? He said, sure, we'll drop it by tonight. And I had like 15 minutes. I have a little shark vacuum. Best thing I've ever, it's a lifesaver. It has saved me so much time, I can't even tell you. And so, I ran it. I have chickens who just managed to crap all over my front walkway. So I cleaned that up. I had a pile of bags that need to go to the dump that I hadn't taken. So I kind of got rid of those, and that was it. That's all I had to do to be ready. Like, I feel like I really am going on to next level now, because there are things now that I'm ready for in the day-to-day. I can even have people over and not have to worry, especially now because I have a little living room. I'll be doing a lot of my YouTubes down there, I think. And although as the place gets better, I can do more and more. It's so confining when you don't have stuff out. It's just, and that's my new question. Not only do I want to clean it, but do I want to deal with it anymore? I'm still struggle a little bit because I'll find myself wanting to keep things because I think I might be able to use them later, because I might be able to fix them, stuff like that. But now I've added in a new question, and it is, do I want to deal with them? Wouldn't I rather have the space and all the other things that I can do with it, and just the feeling of peace? I've dealt with anxiety for the last 10 years, but in particular since COVID, and I fully realize it's a two-way street. I'm more anxious because of the stress, and I'm stressed by the mess. So, or what did I say? I'm more anxious because of the mess, and I'm stressed. I'm stressed by the mess, and the mess is giving me stress. That explains it. And so it's just so nice to walk in that kitchen. I tell you, it's the cleanest it's ever been. My house, I'm going to say, is the best it's ever been now. I have become OCD almost about it. And so while that's probably not a good thing, it's the house is better than it's ever been. And I know that I'm going places. I'm going through a stressful time right now because of my job. But maybe this is maybe the best thing that could have happened. Because I get to, I don't know what are you doing, Zeus? He's my blind boy. My rescues I'll tell you about later. And come on, Juicy. He gets around really good though. And he's doing great. He was a mess when I got him. He was in a hoarding situation with Zelda. They say she's his mom. I'm not really sure of that. They don't really seem like it. But anyway, more about that later. And if you want to check out my White Dogs Walking channel, I've got a lot more shots of them and us walking and me prattling away. Anyway, so I just wanted to say the whole point of that is how you can evolve. You just evolve. Like, there was no way. It just didn't seem normal. Or I can't see normal. I would say it just didn't seem right to just stuff all those new towels into that messy old drawer. And I think that it's it's a new way of thinking that evolves. It evolves. Like I say, it's been literally 3 years, and some of them were hell, absolute hell. Been a lot of work. Every spare minute I've had, I've been cleaning. And of course, these guys don't help. I mean, they're very dirty. Some of them, sorry guys, don't want to be offensive, but somebody who shall remain nameless still pees in the house if I'm not really careful. I've got a pee pad for them because they don't usually last the whole night. And just their hair, their paws all over everything. it's very dirty. So like that right there is a job in itself. And but we're coming along really good. And like I said, the house is better than ever. So just go get yourself some new tea towels and some dishcloths. And I actually got a toaster. I had minimalized and had been going without a toaster, but I wanted one because you can get cheap ones. I didn't buy an expensive one. Like just a cute little white one. It looks great on my counter. Put in one of my new dishcloths over top of it because I have a lot of flies in the house. I leave the door open so the dogs can get in and out into their yard. And so this keeps the flies and stuff out of my toaster. But it looks really cute too. And just do something like that. And then start just clearing your counter if it's not done. And go from there. You have to get up early. You have to put some time to it. I'm doing a soft 5 at night, I call it. And it's just 5 minutes where I'm tired, too tired to really go at anything. But I can just softly putter, put my shoes away, pick anything up maybe that's out of place. 9 times out of 10, I'll end up working more than 5 minutes. And it has really been a lifesaver for me too. Game changer. And I do have a few videos on that. And if they're not up yet, they will be. So I do have some in my shorts. And that sounded kind of funny. But anyway, hey Lily. Let's see how that works. We're seeing a native black dog standing around. Black greyhound standing around in the bush. All right. Anyway, I've got some videos on her, some really cute ones. And white dogs walking as well. And yeah, so now she runs. Now she does her camera stuff. They all wait till we're off camera. Anyway, so have a great day. Very happy to talk to you. And thank you very much for listening through all of this. Let me know if there's anything on owning your 50 plus that you would like to hear. I've got all kinds of topics coming up. There's going to be health and fitness for sure. There's the decluttering. One more quick thing. A lot of the, impetus? I'm sure that is not the right word, but my motivation to really go next level on my cleaning has been the fact that I've lost a lot of people, 61 years old, and that's part of my anxiety. I've lost a lot of people and good people in my life, and I know I'll be going sometime, and I do not want to leave that mess for my kids or some of the stuff I have for them to have to deal with. So that's been really lighting a fire under my butt. And also the fact I may be downsizing, who knows? The reason I got all these animals was because I had the space to do it, but I won't be doing it again. It's been a lot in every way, emotionally, physically, financially, just a lot. And I can't do it. And also because if something happens to me, the kids don't want to look after all these animals, and they can't. They all work. They all have to, they all have their own stuff that they have to do. So anyway, I will sign off. Let me know what's up, any topics you'd like me to cover. Another one is going to be narcissistic abuse. That was a big part of what went wrong for me in my 50s when I was supposed to be owning it, and why I didn't get to this channel till I was in my 60s. And have a great day.